So I was going through my phone the other day, just deleting stuff because I was a bit full on space, and I have luckily managed to find this clip here, which never actually got uploaded to the channel. So even though we haven't been able to play any games for a couple of months, here's a game from, gosh, I think we played this back in maybe May or June, perhaps. So yes, we're playing a scenario with the Hungarians versus the Soviet Union. I hope you enjoy the scenario. I'm watching it for the first time in a long time as I edit the video now. Now to kick it off, we have the Soviet Army, which is the 6th Dresden Infantry Division. And as you can tell from their flag, they are Polish. So we've got a 7-man tank rider squad with SMGs. Or actually it's a 6-man, 1-woman, because I think, yeah, one of the figures there is a female figure. We've got a ZIS-3 divisional gun. We've got a junior lieutenant and his adjutant. We have a Politruck and his adjutant. We have the 12 or 11, I can't count and I don't remember, but it's at the full strength, which I'm pretty sure is 12. Inexperienced squad. They have their free upgrade for the flag and their free upgrade for the anti-tank grenades. We have a Guards infantry squad, 10 men, all SMGs, one's Panzerfaust. Another Guards infantry squad, 10 men, 4 SMGs, 2 LMGs, 1 Panzerfaust. And the newest squad, which is still in the process of getting based, so apologies that they're unbased. Yep, it is a Guards infantry squad, 2 SMGs, 2 LMGs, 1 Panzerfaust. We have an inexperienced anti-tank rifle, who we were like 21 points off, so, 21-point unit just added in nice and easy. And a Lend-Lease Sherman from the 3rd Guard Mechanized Division. So that concludes the Polish. Facing them, the Hungarians are the 1st Cavalry Division, who have been transferred to the border so that they didn't have to take part in the Warsaw Uprising, their commander citing the historic friendship between Poland and Hungary. How unfortunate for them that they have come up against the 6th Dresden Infantry Division. So the 1st Hungarian Cavalry Division. We have Lieutenant Hetzer, medium howitzer with a spotter and a tow. We then have 1, 2, and 3 engineers, assault pioneer squads, and a sniper team. They're being run by Dom. I'm not quite sure what's veteran and what's not. I'll ask him. He's just gone to go get us some food before we start the game. So those are the armies and the layouts. 1,000 points. Here we go. Okay, so deployment is complete. Let's have a look at it. The Hungarians have deployed here. The Tiger is the objective in the middle of the table, or rather the destroyed Tiger. The Hungarians have deployed 1 infantry squad and their officer team. Are these infantry veterans or are they regular?
They're regs.
They're regs, all right. Is all your infantry reg?
No.
Cool.
There's 1 vet squad.
1 veteran squad. That's the regular squad. The Soviets then get to deploy their lads up to 18, they have to be at least 18 inches away from the objective, but they can deploy anywhere on the table. So, the 9-man guard squad is here. The 10-man guard squad with the LMGs is here. The inexperienced squad's here. And over on the other side of the table, over here, are the SMG squad. The tank riders and the rest of the Soviet army are in reserve. The Hungarians will come over and have a look at their army. You can tell us what's in reserve and what's first wave. Let's go have a look. So here's the Hungarians that are off the table. Which ones are reserves and which ones are first wave?
So these are the reserves, and these are the first wave.
Yep. What's regular and what's veteran here?
We got regular, veteran.
Yep.
And then they're all veteran.
All veteran.
The horses.
The horse isn't. Okay, cool. Excellent. Sweet. Well, let's pull our... Oh, and the Soviet reserves. There they are. Let's pull the first dice and get into it. The first dice out of the bag is Soviet, and it's quite simply this squad is going to make a run order to enter that building. Okay, so the Soviets have come on, the Hungarians rather, have come on with an advance order. Their flamethrower is in half range and point blank, so we're rolling to hit, and we've just rolled a 5, so that's a hit.
It's a roll prematurely.
That's all right. How many hits do you put on the squad?
It's D6, correct?
D6.
4 hits.
4 hits, all right. You're looking for 4
Yeah.
Anything but a
We'll
ones.
check fuel just after.
Yep.
And of course, when it's anything but ones, I must roll a 1.
Brilliant. So 4 are dead. I got a test.
Do flamethrowers get an exceptional?
I don't believe so, because you're a HE weapon, not a targeted weapon. Roll, see if you run out of fuel. Nope. And how many pins do you give me? I believe it's D3.
D3. We'll use your fancy little D3 dice here.
Oh, yeah.
And the explosion thing's another 3. Cool.
Yeah.
2.
All right, so I'm now looking to not run away in terror before you even bother with the other shooting, because flamethrowers always make a terror test. So -2 as a regular puts me on a 7 to pass.
3 dead. I'm just keeping count.
Yep. So I failed, so the squad has run off. So that's the squad already destroyed. Next dice.
So, Hungarian squad that was just here has run into the building. Nice and easy. Next dice.
Alright, the next 2 dice have been Soviet down orders, and now the Hungarians have gotten a dice, and
Officers run into the building.
officers have joined their squad in the building. Next dice is... Well, it's going to be another down order for the Soviets. We got 6 odd down orders to play with here. We've got 2 remaining down orders to play with, having 4 already been put out. We have 1 remaining down order to play with. That's all the Soviet down orders. And it's Hungarian. So the Hungarian dice has gone to a down order. But luckily the next dice out was Soviet. So we come around the table to the other side, and the infantry, the inexperienced infantry lads, have executed a run order, going through the gap in the fence and entered into the building. Of course, being that the flag is now hidden, they don't get the benefits from it. Next dice. The next dice out the bag is the last Soviet dice, and the Soviet infantry team has run up to here. Put themselves in some nice cover. The remaining 3 dice in the bag are Hungarian. So you've got, I believe, 1 down order on that.
Down, and then infantry and sniper.
Infantry and sniper. Alright, we'll see where they show up.
Right, so the Hungarian, the last remaining infantry squad, red squad have run up to here, and the sniper team have run up just to the tip of the hill.
Cool. Excellent. Just had some troubles with the camera there. It went weird colour for a second there. But yeah. There they are. First dice out is Soviet, and let's try and get this Sherman on the field. It is a regular, so 9 minus 1 to come on. 8. Brilliant. It's coming on.
That was a 9.
Oh, it was 2.
Yeah.
I in my head I thought 5 plus 3, not 6 plus 3. Alright.
Guess that's not coming on.
Not coming on. Down order.
Next dice.
Alright, next dice is Soviet. We're going to try and bring the Polar truck onto the field. Again, looking for that 8 to come on. See, that's a 5 and a 3.
Yes,
there
it is.
Right, so the Polar truck is going to come on. I think if he just passes me the tape measure, I'm pretty sure I can make my 12 inches to the house to join the inexperienced squad for the table edge. I can. Brilliant.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's a gap in the fence.
There's a gap there. Yep.
Yeah, cool.
So there's not a lot of room, but there he is. He's in there. Sweet. So he'll start giving them their bonuses now. Next dice. So the next 2 dice, one has been a down order onto the Soviet tank riders, and the other one has been a down order onto the Hungarian Hetzer. But now the Hungarians are going to try to get the horse tow onto the field, towing the howitzer.
9 minus 1, 8.
8, come on.
Snake eyes.
Snake eyes doesn't really do anything for you.
No.
Yep, but there you go, it's coming on for you.
Lovely.
Alright, so the horse has come on. The dangers of playing on a pool table means he's actually like a further half an inch forward or something like that. But we've got this in the way. We'll measure it properly when it becomes important. But there it is. Next dice. Okay, so the howitzer has moved. He's detached from the horse tow. As per whether it's a house rule or whether it's the actual rule, I don't remember which one it is, but the spotter, the first time the howitzer moves, the spotter can move as well. So every other time after this, the spotter will have to move separately and mean the howitzer can't do anything. But on that first move, they can both move. So the howitzer has also, the spotter has also entered the table and shown up there. Next dice. Next dice out the bag, and the Hungarians that were up here with the flamethrower have done a run order to over there. And the next dice out of the bag is...
Hungarian again.
Hungarian again. Let's see what happens. All right, and the next dice being the Hungarians. This squad has pushed up here to the road with a run order. Next dice is Soviets. All right, so the next dice has gone to the Soviets. This squad has advanced over here. Now, only these 4 lads here can see the Hungarians. 2 of them have SMGs. Well, there's actually 3 lads there, but they all have the SMGs. SMGs, loader, LMG. So only the LMG is able to shoot. Moved. He's inside of half range. They have light cover. We are looking for 5s. I think that 4 might be cocked, but I do have 1 hit.
Yep.
The 4's cocked. It misses anyway. So just 1 hit there with the 6. Veteran squad or...
Regs. Those ones are regs.
Regular squad. So I'm looking for a 4 kill. 1 dice, and they will take a pin.
Next dice.
Okay, so the next dice coming onto the table is Soviet, the anti-tank rifle team, which is inexperienced, needing a 7 or less to come onto the table. And there we go, we've rolled a 5. So onto the table they come. So 6-inch movement, they want to rock up where they can see that squad. They're going to be right there, and they're going to take a pot shot. I think they've got a nice clear line of sight there. Yep, looks like it. So 36-inch, we're probably outside of half, but we are in full range. So 3 moved, 4 outside half, 5 inexperienced, 6.
Are you close enough to your poly truck?
Oh. No, we're 1 inch away from the polar truck giving us that bonus.
Righto.
So still 6 to hit.
Hits. Oh wow.
Brilliant. We've got +2 penetration.
One guy is about to be blown up.
So anything but a 1 to kill.
Hey, bounced it.
Well, it's a pin.
It's a pin.
Next dice.
Next dice is Hungarian. The squad in here is going to fire out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 windows at this squad here. We've got LMG and then 5 more rifles. We'll check the range. LMG is in half. All the rifles will be outside of half. We'll just make sure they're all in full. Which they are all in full.
Alright.
Alright. Let's do the rifles first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, one rifle is outside of half, and also the squad's getting half cover because of this in the way. So that'll be hitting on a 5. Nothing. So then the other 4 will be on 4s. Only 2 hits. And then the LMG, which is
Was it a Hungarian one or a German
it's a Hungarian one, so 4 shots. That one will be hitting on 3s. So
One.
let's go. Okay, lovely.
Yep. 1 plus perhaps 1 more.
Yep.
2 hits. They are regular infantry, so it's 4s to kill.
2 dead.
2 dead. Brilliant. Well, not brilliant, but...
And a pin.
And a pin. The Hungarian officer team has gone down, and the next dice drawn is Soviets. All right. I got a couple options, but I think I want to get my Ziz 3 divisional gun on. He's regular, means 9 minus 1 to come on the table.
That's 7.
That's 7. He's coming on, and he's effectively just going to stay right at the back. But I want him with a nice line of sight at that building. So I think perhaps right there works nicely. Next dice. Next dice is also Soviet. We're going to attempt to bring on the officer team. 9 minus 1 to come on.
That's 6.
That is, in fact, a 6. So the officers will come on, and they're just going to come and have a seat over here next to the Ziz gun. Next dice. Next dice out the bag is Soviet, and the infantry squad in here is going to open fire at the howitzer over there. So we are looking at requiring, I believe, 4s to hit. We're outside half range. It's a fire order. There's no other modifiers as far as I'm aware.
Yep.
So here we go. Looking for 4s.
That's a whole lot of 4s and 5s.
It is.
A lot of 5s.
I don't think any of them are cocked either. Yep.
Yeah, they're all good.
So yeah, there's only 1 4 there.
Gun shield comes into effect on killing, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now it's veteran. Did you say the howitzer was?
Yes.
So it's gonna be 6s to kill here.
Yeah. You got 1.
I got 1 chance for exceptional. Doesn't matter if I'd got no chance anyway. I can't choose to kill the gun because I don't have a penetration value. So just 1 guy on the gun dice, and the gun takes a pin. And that'll be the next dice. Alright, the last Soviet dice is going a fire order to the inexperienced rifle team in here. They have the polar truck nearby, so they're getting a little bit of a bonus to their shots. They are looking for 3s, light cover makes it 4s, outside half range 5s. Inexperienced makes it 6, polar truck brings it back down to 5s.
Yep.
So here we go, looking for 5s. That was
That's a whole lot of 6s.
yeah, that's some very good shooting from the lads. Like, even if the polar truck only added 1 shot there. 4s to kill. That's the veteran squad or the regular squad?
That's reg.
Regular squad. Sweet. So 4s to kill.
No, vet.
That is the vet squad.
That is the vet squad, my bad.
5s to kill. 2 kills.
Oh, shit.
1 chance for the accepts. Doesn't get it. Just 2 kills and a hit.
Dadgubbit.
And then the rest of the dice are all Hungarian.
Yeah, 1 more Hungarian dice, which will be the sniper moving up the hill.
Ah, cool. Sweet.
Yeah. Cool. That's the end of turn 2.
Right. First dice out the bag is Soviet for the start of turn 3. We're going to try and get the Sherman on the table again. 8 or less.
That's less than 8.
Great. So the tank riders are, of course, on it. Can I please have the tape measure? It's right next to you. Thank you very kindly. And we're just going to come on. And then we will, of course, open fire onto that squad. You're going to have yourself some light cover because I can't see more than half the squad. Outside of half range from a machine gun, but inside half range. So 1 shot coming from the
Let's think.
main cannon, and shots coming from the hull machine gun.
Yeah, let's go down.
Going
Let's
down?
go down.
3s to hit, so I'm going to do hull machine gun first. 3s to hit, becomes 4s because I move, becomes 5s because I'm outside a half, becomes 6s because light cover becomes
7s.
because of down.
Yep.
7s to hit with the machine gun.
1 chance.
Possibly 2. Nope, that's not cocked. Nope. And the main cannon will also be looking for a 6. I mean a
7, yeah. Nope.
Cool. Next dice. Alright, I want to get that infantry squad moving. So I already started moving them, then forgot they needed a command test. I'm within command distance of the lieutenant, so I'm getting a little boost. So it's just the regular 9 to pass, which I failed, so they're going to go down.
He jinxed it with the premature movement.
Yep.
Next dice.
Alright, so the inexperienced anti-tank rifle has moved up. He's now getting polytruck bonus, which is great. But he's still out of half range, so it's just 1 shot. 3 move 4s, light cover. Oh, you're still getting light cover? Yeah, you are. Light cover 5s. Hits!
Man, his accuracy is on.
It is. Anything but a 1 to kill. That's another 1 down. And another pin onto that squad.
Gosh darn. Next dice
Next dice is
Hungarian.
Oh, you'll love to see it. Alright, so the medium howitzer is going to attempt to fire at the squad in this building. However, we have an order test to pass. Vets -1. We are looking for a 9.
Which
we
you've
will
not
not
gotten.
get that 9, so...
Going down.
Uh,
Next dice. Next dice out the bag is Hungarian, and the Hetzer is attempting to come on the table.
yeah, needing a... Ooh, it's vet. -1, 9. Snake
On the table.
eyes, once again, when it would make no difference for me. Shall we advancing over here?
He's after that shot on the Sherman, I think.
I most certainly am, says the Hungarian tank commander, likely in Hungarian and not English.
Well, he's got his shot lined up, so you moved 3 to hit, moved makes it 4s.
It's a heavy anti-tank gun.
Yep. Half range
Range
is
36?
38, I think. Hold on. What's half of 72?
72, 36.
36.
Yep.
So you're in half range, so it's a 4 to hit then.
Bingo.
He's hit, which means the tank riders jump off. Front armour is 9 on the Sherman.
Yep, 9. Pen is 6.
Yes, heavy anti-tank gun, penetration 6.
Yep.
9 -6, 3 to glance, 4 to pen.
Pen.
It is a penetration.
And boom boom.
It is a destruction. There goes this Sherman.
You love to see it.
Now I need to figure out tank rider rules because I know I jump off, but I'm not sure if I take a down order or not.
Yeah. Penalty target of tank must immediately disembark if tank is shot at.
Do they go down?
That isn't specified.
So that would be no then.
Yeah. Is that the whole rule?
That's the whole rule, yeah.
Okay. They don't go down.
Oh, I've also been recording for 22 seconds. So we check the rules and the tank riders don't go down, they just disembark. So that's not where they're going to disembark, I'll move them, but yeah, if you know otherwise, please let us know.
Alright, so the officer team for the Hungarians is going to firstly attempt to pull out another order dice by rolling the order test.
I assume those guys, because I think they're the only ones...
Well, there's the other squad in here.
Oh, there's another squad in there.
It is going to be these guys.
It's going to be them, okay.
So, needing a 10.
10. They're veterans, right?
Yes.
Yes.
They are.
Then 10. Which you passed.
I should check this to make sure, because...
I mean, you pass if they're anything
yeah,
other than inexperienced, and I don't think...
Well, for future reference, they are veteran, I can confirm.
Right. So you get another dice.
Yeah, pull out another one.
I'll shake the bag up now.
Which, they'll do something in a sec.
Yep.
Hopefully. I got order test to pass. And they are going to advance out the building from any point.
Well, from any exit point,
Any
so
exit point.
a window or a door.
We'll lose an inch because there's a fence in my way.
There is a gate on that fence.
Oh, that is true. There is a gate in that fence. What even is faster? Oh, yeah.
Just going out the gate.
So they'll land me about here.
Yep.
Cool.
Right. And what are they going to do?
Advance, and they are going to take some shots at this squad here.
Yep.
Needing...
So you've got an SMG and a rifle.
Yeah.
So I don't know if your SMG's in range.
Yep.
Here's?
It's in, and the rifle is in half.
Cool. So they'll both be hitting on 4s, but I'm down, so it'll be 6s. 6s across the board to hit.
SMG's
yeah.
in full range, the rifle's in half.
Half range, yep. So the rifle's taking a movement penalty,
that's
the
right,
SMG
yeah, the
isn't,
SMG doesn't.
so they're both looking for 6s.
Good pick up.
3 shots looking for 6. 1 hit. 4's the kill. No dead, but they will take another pin. And what are the other guys going to do?
Well, we'll find out if they pass their order test, right?
Yeah, how many pins have they got?
They got 3.
3.
3, the officers within range.
Yep.
I assume.
Well, I mean,
6 inches or 12 inches.
6 inches.
6?
Yeah.
Let's be sure.
I'm almost
I
certain
didn't
they
watch
are.
the measurement. Yeah.
So
So, regs. No, yeah, regs.
9
So
minus
9
3
minus
becomes 6
6
plus 1, 7.
7.
You've passed, and remembering because you're Hungarian, you take D2 pins away on your pioneer squads. It's just one. So you lose 1 pin, so you're still on 2.
Well, there was
a chance. There was a chance.
And that is
That's
good
true.
For future reference.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I take assault pioneers in my Hungarian army, which you are playing today.
Yeah.
Because it almost gives Hungary a national characteristic that's worth it. I mean, having officers being fanatic is like, and all the other Axis powers, except for Italy, get to take. Well, it depends on if you count Finland as an Axis power. But all the other Axis powers, apart from Italy, get to take the German squad or tank or whatever you choose to take for the Germans. So it's like, well... And I mean, you're not even running anything with that German special rule. So it's not very helpful a lot of the time. But the Assault Pioneers having that rule, I think, almost gives the Hungarians another national characteristic. So, who's in range at shooting?
All the rifles are in half range, LMG's in half range.
Yep.
I don't have any SMGs in that squad, do I?
The only SMG is the guy at the back with the Faust, but I don't think he can see anyway.
He would be in half range.
I don't think he can see.
You barely see that one.
Okay.
You can barely see that one, and this guy is in the bush, so he's okay.
So you got the one SMG at the front, and the rest with rifles. The sergeant there.
Him?
No, this one.
Wait, crap, where's even the sergeant? This
That
guy
one.
anymore? Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the Danuvia M 41M submachine gun.
Lovely. Alrighty. So... math. Alright, so the submachine gun at the front will be hitting on 6s. The one back here can only see, or can see less than half.
Yep.
So he'll be hitting on 7s, so we'll do the one hitting on 6s first.
I think that 5 is cocked.
Sure is. Nothing.
Didn't work for you anyway.
7s.
7s.
Nothing. Alright, and then I've got
2 rifles, I believe.
1, 2, 3 rifles.
Oh, you got a third rifle. Oh, yeah, in the forest over there.
Yeah. 1, 3 rifles hitting on 6s.
Yep.
Yeah.
No hits. You got the cock.
By, which will still
No hit.
do nothing. And then I've got an LMG.
And that's the German one.
The German one, bonus shot, which will be hitting also
5 shots looking for 6s. Yep.
once again 6s. Come on, give me that Polish dice luck.
These are Australian dice, my dude.
I know, but your Polish dice seem to roll a lot of 6s. That's what I'm talking about. I've got one.
You got one
I've
hit.
got one.
In for a 4 to kill?
I sure am.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh dear.
And another one. All right, so it's just another pin here. Turn that dial up to 3 pins now on those guys. And time to draw the next dice. We just realised, actually, the LMG may not have hit because it should be hitting on 7s because he has a pin.
Yeah, they all
so,
should be hitting on 7s.
Re-roll to see if you hit, because if you don't hit, I don't take that pin.
Yeah, so we got 1 6. Can I roll the second 6? No, I cannot.
All right, so I'll go back down to 2 pins on these lads. These dials are so hard to read. I need to paint them.
Roll with your dice if I have 6s or 7s to roll.
All right, and the next dice out of the bag is me. All right, so the next dice being Hungarian. I'm going to attempt to fire the ZIS-3 divisional gun in indirect mode as a light howitzer at that squad over there. So first we need to find out if I'm at the minimum range of 24, so from the front guy of the squad to the breech of the gun is 22 inches.
Oh,
So the shot has
Lovely.
gone to waste.
next dice. What is it going to be?
It's me again, and I don't know what to do with it.
Lovely.
All right, the next dice is Polish, Soviet, well, Polish, Soviet Poles. And the inexperienced squad's jumped out of the building. They're still within 6 inches of the poly truck, who's inside. They're going to open fire at these guys. We've got 11 rifle shots, 12-man squad, but one guy's got a flag. 11 rifle shots, 3s to hit, move makes it 4s, light cover makes it 5s.
Outside half range, do we say? Or inside?
3s, move 4, outside 5, light cover 6.
Yep, 6s.
2
6s.
4s to kill?
Yep, 4s to kill.
No kills,
Oh,
but that
lovely.
squad will take another pin.
Next dice. So the sniper is going to take a shot at the Hungarian officer.
I'm the Soviets, you're the Hungarians.
You know, it's been a long day for the Hungarians.
Yeah, so long that they're considering killing their own commanders.
They're just hungry. The Soviets are.
Yep.
Ironically.
Your line of
In
sight.
range, that was
You hurt yourself?
close, very
Rip.
close to ripping my.
I was going to say your line of sight was blocked, but I realised you're on top of the hill, so you can see over that forest.
Yeah, I can.
So 3 to hit.
3 to hit. That's a 6.
Right, 4 to kill.
4 to kill. That's a 5.
And the officer is dead.
And teams around it will lose the officer bonuses.
Yeah, and since you've killed half the squad, the guy needs to see if he runs off. 9, -1 for the pin. Looking for an 8. He's passed, so he'll stick around. Next dice. Okay, so next dice, Soviet. This squad's left the building and advanced up to that road there, and they're going to be firing everything they have at the sniper team. They're looking for 5s to hit, 3s, move makes it 4s, small man team makes it 5s. The SMGs don't suffer the movement penalty, but they're outside of their half range. Everyone else is in half range. So the whole squad is looking for 5s.
Lovely.
Count the dice. I shouldn't have dropped them like that. They can't have gone everywhere. But
And there's one that's surprisingly only one that's potentially cocked.
which one?
That 3.
That one.
On the hill.
Oh, that one, right. It is. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Still.
same result.
What is I looking for? 5s.
There's a decent number of 5s in there.
That is. And they're regulars or veterans, the snipers?
Regular.
4s to kill.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Even if they're vets, they're dead.
Yeah.
Poor boys.
Well done, lads. Next dice. Next dice out is the Soviets, and the poly truck has left the building and just gone over there. Next dice. Next dice out has gone to the Hungarians. What are they doing?
They have advanced out of the building to here, and they're going to take shots at this squad here who just murdered the sniper team.
Yep.
We have.
I don't know if it's murder when it's warfare, but go off.
Oh well. From our perspective, it was murder.
Fair enough.
We got 2 SMGs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rifles.
Yep.
And an LMG. All hitting on 4s.
Yep.
2, 4, collecting dice, 6 rifles, and then 4 for the LMG. It's not my fun German one. All these shots, hitting on 4s, I'm going to do it over here. Okay. Where were those 6s when I needed them earlier?
Nowhere to be found is the answer. 4s to kill.
Gangster rags, this is lovely. Not as many,
3 kills with 1 chance for the exceptional.
not as many favourable rolls there. No exceptional.
No accepts. So
Yeah.
just 3 and a pin.
Got that pin.
So the last 3 dice of the turn, one's gone to the horse toe, just a down order. One's gone to the remains of the officer team, a down order. And the tank riders have executed a run order. That ends turn 3, on to the 4th turn.
Alright, so the Hungarian squad has advanced up to here to get some boys into point blank range. Not all of them made it to point blank. The front three are in point blank range. The SMG will be hitting on 2s. The others will be hitting on 3s. And then the rest will be hitting on 4s because SMG at long range, and then rifles will cop the movement.
Yeah, except you'll need to add 2 to all those rolls.
Yep, so they'll become 4, 5, 6.
Yep. Go ahead. These are the 4s.
Yep, 4s. 1 hit.
1 hit.
I'll
Do it all the same, yeah. The 5s.
1 rifle and the LMG hitting on 5s.
That one that's in the middle of the squad is for sure cocked. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fallen. Dad gubbit.
Yeah, but it's worked out for you. And then the rest hitting on 6s. One hit.
One more.
Looking for 4s to kill.
Three kills.
One chance for an exceptional.
Won't
You
get
don't get it. I'll take another pin, puts me on 2, and I might as well just take my squad break before I remove the 3 casualties.
Yep. Currently on 1 pin.
1 pin makes
Two
it
pins.
2, 9 minus 2, 7 to pass. Which they do.
Pass.
So I'll remove 1, 2, 3 riflemen. So 1 LMG will still have a loader, and the other one will be loaderless. Next dice. Next dice out the bag is the Soviet ZIS divisional gun, which is firing through this break in the trees, indirect at... Well, actually, do I want to fire indirect? I can straight up just fire direct. There's nothing in my way there. Yeah, I can just fire straight up direct, seeing as I'm shooting through the break in the trees. Light cover, but you're going to get it anyway.
Yep, cool.
Because I can only see half the squad. And I'd rather take... It's 3s. It's either going to be 4 or 5, depending on my half range. My half range is 24.
Like how it's a 24-inch half range.
Could you pass me a tape measure, please?
Yeah.
No, you just measure it for me. How good. So it'll either be 4s or 5s. I'll just bring this to the breach. Yep.
4s. No 5s.
5s? 5s. Alright, so looking for a 5 to hit with a light howitzer shot coming from the ZIS divisional gun. Looking for that 5. Nothing. There's a better chance than looking for the 6. Next dice out the bag. Goes to the Hungarians again. These guys who failed last turn to do anything, 2 pins. They're going to attempt to do something again. This time, regulars, 2 pins, 7s.
Nope.
They failed. Next dice.
Alright, so the Jagdpanzer Hetzer moving into the forest, taking shots at these boys with both the MMG and the main cannon.
Yep.
We'll
I
start...
assume you're firing high explosive.
Yes, I've got explosive.
Would have been funny to fire anti-tank.
Maybe if there was one guy in the squad, I would. We'll start on the main cannon.
Yep.
Inside
3,
half
4,
range,
5.
you'll be getting light cover.
Yeah.
So
3, moved 4,
Move
light
four,
cover
light cover
5.
five.
Yep.
Missed. And then the
Machine gun's
Machine gun.
not getting the light cover because of where it's mounted on the vehicle.
yeah, so that will be hitting on 4s.
4s, correct.
Just to move the penalty.
Yep, just the movement.
But oh dear,
It's not really helped you. 4 to kill.
Oh, well, I put a pin on him.
Yeah, you've put a pin.
That could make a giant difference. Maybe.
Possibly. It's been making a big difference over here with these guys who have barely any pins and are still just getting demolished.
Yeah.
All right.
Can't be too disappointed.
Well, I mean, I could, but that would just be rude.
Which I rolled off camera and failed.
Yeah, well, you failed anyway, and I've got the results on camera, even though you rolled too early. But the officer has failed to do his snap to action, so he'll just be doing
Yeah, he'll just do his own
whatever
thing.
he's doing on his own. What is he doing on his
He
own?
is going to move into the little bush here
Yep.
with his mate. And they are going to take shots at the inexperienced squad here.
Yep. I think it's probably going to be 4s for everyone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because
Movement penalty on the rifle and a long range on the
SMG.
SMG.
3 shots looking for 4s.
Yep.
That is some nice shooting.
I don't know.
Nice shooting.
2 hits.
4.
3's to kill.
One
Chance for the exceptional.
No
Cool.
exceptional.
I'm so glad I did not want to lose my pride and joy, the flag. But they'll take a pin. Alright, so the next dice out of the bag is going to the Soviets. It's going to go to the rifle squad who just got shot at. 7s because they've got the pin. But they've got the flag up and running, which I actually need to check the flag rules. I don't know if it's a re-roll if I fail or if it gives me a +1. But we'll roll, and I mean, if I succeed, we won't need to bother looking that rule up. So, looking for a 7. So I succeed anyway. So, yeah, but we'll need to look up what the flag does. I can't remember if it's a re-roll or if it's a +1 to morale.
Yeah.
For advance, could I please have the tape measures right next to me?
Sure thing.
I'm just going to get right up in your face. Now we are still within 6 of the poly truck, so we get now a nice little bonus to our shooting. Not quite everyone's in point blank, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I picked a guy up. 6 in point blank, 2 outside.
Yep.
Alright. So my point blankers will be looking for 3s inexperienced, 4 moved, 5 poly truck down to 4.
In the little bush.
Oh, like cover back up to 5.
Yep.
So 5 to hit with the point blankers.
Jeez Louise, that's a lot of 6s. Those polished dice, I swear.
Did I count small man team? Because it might be 6s to hit for them anyway.
Yeah, it would have been 6s. You forgot some in the team.
It's worked out. They're regulars, aren't they, the officer?
No, they were vets. They were vets.
So 5's to kill.
Oh dear.
There you go.
Those poor boys.
Well done, conscripts.
Next dice.
Alright, so next dice is going to the tank riders. They're going to pass an order test. They've got a singular pin. Reds -1 means they're looking for an 8, which they pass. So they're on the move. And we're then going to open fire at this squad over here. So no one's in point, but everybody's in full range. So it'll be 4s to hit. I'll grab my dice.
You know what? We're gonna weather the storm.
Alright, weathering the storm means I'm looking at 4s to hit here.
I forgot that the polished dice roll a lot of 6s.
It's not even the 6s. I mean, it's just... I don't know why they're so good. Maybe I got to check to see if they're... Maybe because, like, the Polish Eagle is so big on the dice. Maybe it weights it. I don't know. I should check it. There's got to be some way to check.
Like the tiny little scale or something?
Yeah, I don't know. What am I looking for? Are these guys veterans or...
They are the vets.
So
You're looking for
5s
5s.
to kill. 1 chance for an exceptional, plus 1 other kill. So I'll roll my chance for exceptional damage. I don't get it.
2 dead. Get another pin.
Yep.
Next dice.
Alright, next dice is Soviet, and the Polar truck's just going to move over here. Just want to get him a bit closer to the this lad. And then the Polar truck will... I don't know, like he might... I don't know if I can get a line of sight. I don't think I can get a line of sight on those guys through... Take the job upside down so I don't see the measurements. Yeah, I can't get a line of sight through them. Either way. So, next dice.
Alright, so the squad here who just weathered the storm is going to hopefully fire back, or advance and then fire back, getting that point blank range. But we got 2 pins to work with, we have an 8 to roll. And we will roll a 5.
Well done. So you lose a pin.
Lose a singular pin.
Those are the lads with the flamethrower, aren't they?
Yeah, get advancing. Let's get right
Yeah.
in your face.
No flamethrower. It's definitely in point blank, but is he in half range? It's always the question of the day when it comes to flamethrowers.
Half range is 3, correct?
Yeah.
Sure is.
Nice. So you still got 1 pin with him.
Yeah, 1 pin, so he'll be hitting on 3s.
4s because he moved.
4s because he moved, that's true.
Yeah. He's not an assault weapon.
Flamethrower.
Hits.
Hits.
How many?
6.
6. And does he run out of fuel? He does not. 6 hits. You are looking for anything bar a 1 to kill. That 3 is clocked.
The mandatory 1 I had to roll.
Yeah, your 3s.
2. Lovely.
Right, cool. Alright, roll D3 pins.
D3 pins.
2. So I'll just take my terror test now, because chances are I'll run off after being hit with the flamethrower before the rest of your unit even fires. So 9 minus 2 is a 7.
That's a 6.
We're staying. We're down to 2 guys, but we're staying. Now, because your shooting started before I went down to 2 guys, you're not shooting at a small man team. You're still just shooting as would normally.
So I've got LMG and a rifle hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Because, yeah, point blank range, but moved. And then I'll have 2 SMGs.
Hitting on 4s, because you've also got a pin.
Oh, I also got a pin. And then 2 SMGs hitting on 3s, because they're in point blank range. And with 1 pin. So starting with the 4s. 1, 2,
That's a lot of damage.
3. And then these, the SMGs hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Another 3. Killing on, what was it?
4s.
4s? Yeah.
That's the squad gone. Well done. And you can take their dice. And we'll draw the next one.
Alright, so the infantry squad here is going to attempt to do something, but we have 3 pins to deal with. Rags minus 3 is a 6. Snake Eyes! Lovely!
How many pins did you have?
I had 3.
Yeah, 3. Do you remove all, or do you remove 1 extra?
I think it's all for Snake Eyes.
I'll just quickly check it. So we looked the rule up, and it is you lose d6 plus 1. So how many do you lose? All of them. Brilliant. Cool. All right, the phone's almost out of battery, so I'm going to put it on charge, and then we'll come back to the game to film what your guys do.
Yep. Alright, so Hungarian infantry is moving up to here. A very risky play, really putting themselves out in the open, but it's to ensure that they can get, they can shoot at these guys without the LMG, particularly being in light cover.
Yep.
So we've got, is there an SMG?
Yeah, you
somewhere?
got 2 SMGs. You got
Yeah.
the sergeant and the bloke with the Panzerfaust.
Let's check point blanks. Yeah, all within point blank.
Yep.
So the SMGs, 2 SMGs you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the Panzerfaust lad with a PPS on his back, and the sergeant with the Danuvia.
You know, actually, you are right. I have Panzerfausts.
You're going to fire a Panzerfaust into these blokes, aren't you?
I'm considering it. I'm strongly considering it. But I won't, considering one of the Panzerfausts is being held by a SMG.
SMG.
Actually, oh yeah.
You got another Panzerfaust.
Yeah, on a rifleman.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to stick with the rifle, though.
Cool.
They are inexperienced. They'll die from a lot of things.
Sweet.
So yeah, 2 SMGs hitting on 2s. 1, 2, 3 rifles.
Yep.
Yeah, hitting on 3s, and then LMG as well, hitting on 3s. LMG, 4 shots, because that's... No, 5 shots, because that's the German one. So, do the SMGs hitting on 2s first.
Yep. Oh, that 3's cocked.
Sure is. Oh,
Still
lovely.
in.
No mandatory 1 for 1. And the rest I'll run over here, there's more space.
Yep.
3s.
One miss.
Favourable rolling here.
Yeah, very much so. And 3s to kill, seeing as they're inexperienced.
Yep. Some more favourable rolling.
Yeah. That 5 on the might be cocked.
It is.
All right.
Chance for an exceptional.
Chance for an accepts. Doesn't get it. How many have been killed?
2, 4, 6, 8.
8 out of... How many are remaining? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So they're really stuffed.
Small man team. If they survive, they got it.
If they survive. So they're taking a pin. 8 down to 7. Here we go. They failed. Squad's gone. Oh, I need to check what the flag does because it might be a re-roll.
Yeah,
Let me pause. Well, we forgot it with the infantry squads over there, but we have remembered actually. So we looked it up. The flag only affects order tests, but the Soviet special rule does affect morale tests if the unit would be destroyed as a result. So whilst we forgot it for the 2 squads that were destroyed by morale tests over there, and it's way too late in the game to go back and fix that, we have remembered it for these guys. So there is a chance.
Second roll, whatever this one is, stands.
Yep.
And it's good.
It's good. Yeah, I'm still in. I needed a 7. So 2 guys are left.
2 guys are left.
Yeah, next dice. This is the Soviets, the AT rifle team. He's just going to pop another shot to these guys. They're now come closer to him. They're almost certainly... Do you want to pass it? I doubt they're outside of 16 inches. But they may be.
16? Oh, definitely.
Yeah, from a half range. Yeah. It was a possibility. Not a likely one. So it's just a 3 to hit, because 3, 4 for inexperience, back down to 3, because I've got the poly truck next to me. So looking for that 3. Hit.
Oh, wow.
And anything but a 1 to kill someone. He's only hit on 6s. The inexperienced anti-tank rifle team. And he's killed another member of that squad and given them another pin.
Should have sniped him with that.
Next dice. Next dice goes to the Soviet officer. Well, no, not the Soviet officer. Adjacent. He's going to rally. He removes D6 plus 1 pins. He has 1 pin.
Roll to do the rally.
Oh, I do have to roll to do the rally. Correct.
No, one of fires. Snake eyes.
Right.
Yeah.
Good call. I did forget about that. But yeah, he's only got 1 pin, so I'm not going to bother rolling the D6 plus 1.
Yep.
The remaining dice are then Hungarian. What are you going to do?
Horsey going down.
Yep.
I'm going to run the spotter up the hill.
Okay.
Or advance rally for its dangerous terrain.
Yep.
But, you know.
Take measures right there.
Yeah, I need to do an order test though.
Oh, yes, because you got a pin.
I have 1 pin. Needing a 9, which I failed on earlier. And I won't fail again, thankfully.
Nice.
Let's get that boy up the hill. Where he can see everything. Including probably the bodies of his dead sniper mates.
With 2 turns left in the game.
Yep.
And the last remaining dice...
Yeah, it was the horse.
Oh, I thought you had 3, not 2. So that's the end of turn 4, and we'll go into turn 5.
Alright, so... Hungarian infantry squad is going to attempt to do something. We have a pin.
Yep.
We
First
need
dice of the turn.
8. And we will remove that pin.
Well done.
Now here's a fun little idea I just thought of.
Yep.
Gee, I've got 2 squads staring me down right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm well in the open. I've got 2 Panzerfausts, and there are 2 men left here.
So you're firing both Fausts at him?
Both Fausts into the inexperienced boys, and then the rest into this squad here.
Alright, well it'll be 3 to hit with the Fausts, because small man team.
Yeah, we're in point blank.
I'd be surprised
still.
if you weren't.
Yeah, the 2 remaining guys are in point blank range, so...
Roll them away. 3s to hit. One's hit.
The other one's
I
cocked.
roll that 5.
Hits!
2 hits. Anything but a 1 to kill. And that's the squad dead. I was,
The dice out the bag, you wanted to weather the storm, hey?
Yeah, well, I was tempted, but I thought I want to keep the flag on the table. Because if I go down, I can't use the flag special rule. So rest of the squad into these guys.
Yeah, so SMG, rifle, and LMG, let's check. Point blank, and... Is he? I think.
Yep.
Lovely. All 3 point blank. So 2, 3, and then another 5 because the German one. All hitting on 2s.
Correct.
I don't know what this here.
Unless I go down, but I think I'll... How many dice you rolling?
2, 4, 6, 8.
Hitting on 2s.
8 dice hitting on 2s.
Yeah, I'm going to go down. I'll make it 4s. It's not worth taking those hits. Alright, 4s to hit.
4s to hit. That's a whole lot of misses.
Yeah.
No, 50-50 split. That's good.
Yeah.
Ideal for 4.
4s to kill. 2 chances for exceptional. There's 2 LMGs.
And
He doesn't do it.
they'll stay.
Next dice.
Yep, so the Hungarian squad here is shooting once again at these boys who have once again gone down. We've got 1, 2, 3 in point blank. That was an SMG, rifle, and LMG in point blank.
Yep. So 7 shots.
Yeah, 7 shots looking for 2s.
4s, because I've gone down.
4s because you've gone down. And then I'm going to elect to fire the Fausts.
Okay.
Because why the heck not? So I've got 2 Fausts, which would be firing at long range.
Yep.
And then...
We'll roll the SMGs first.
Yeah. The front guys.
Yeah,
roll
the point blankers.
front seven.
Looking for 4s.
Oh wow, that's exceptional rolling.
Yep, and 4s to kill.
This has been working out since I've been complaining
Yeah.
about the polished dice.
Now see, the dumb thing is, you
Yeah.
declared you were firing the Fausts.
Well, I mean, I have to declare things before I shoot.
That's true, so they've shot into nothingness as
You know,
you...
shooting's nothing if you...
Yeah, if you declare they're firing, and then the unit is either killed or they count as having fired.
Well, I mean, there's nothing for the Faust to shoot at anyways.
No.
Otherwise, so...
Alright.
Not the worst time to waste Faust.
No.
Yeah.
I think that is a Hungarian victory at that point, as the Soviets are now unable to capture the objective.
Politruck?
Nah, it's got to be an infantry unit. And the only infantry unit still alive are these boys who've been pinned for 3 turns in a row.
Well, I'm happy to call it a Hungarian win if you are.
Well done.